things plus me. Woke up like shit, did the race, Grand Prix. Do the maths, add it up, I'm trying to multiply the P's. Yeah, I know that I'm legit, but I'm still ducking from police. Double C.
Good morning, guys. I just woke up. I want to get some clips in, so I'm going to film my meditation. Catch you guys in meditation. Peace, guys. Each and every day that I follow these procedures set out for my improvement, I become more effective, better able to function without limitation. Pursue my goals free of any feelings of ill will or animosity towards others. I am a warm, friendly, well-liked person. My success is assured and does not require me to take advantage of any person. Rather, it obliges me to help others without telling anyone about my good deeds. I see myself with the success I have now. I have discarded the failure I had in my infancy. I am free at last of failure and limitations. Each day I grow stronger, richer, and faster. I put my health and mental health first to become my best. I don't run from hardship, I endure it. Discipline is effortless. Being a great person is effortless. I make sure others are well, I lead well, and I don't give up. I lead strong. I'm confident and I've seen other things I don't believe in. I'm growing closer to God, and I put Him first before anything. I'm positive and keep control of my emotions. I don't let small things get to me. I'm a strong man. I stay persistent. I fail until I win because I'm a winner and I never give up. I'm rich. My family will be retired. I have everything I could ask for. I'm a great copywriter and makes millions for clients effortlessly. I have the hard work and dedication to prove it. I'm a healthy man who takes care of himself. I do it to look good, feel good, and perform good. I can do anything I think of. Nothing holds me back. No addiction, no person. I own me. Alright, guys. That's affirmations. I'm going to say a quick prayer. And then we're going to get into editing yesterday's video. So I'll talk to you guys then. Peace. What's up, guys? Last time you saw me, what was I doing? I think I was reading affirmations. Now, we're in the sauna. Give you POV. There's Junior.
Why you do it in slow motion? Slowly get it, baby.
Lalu. Check out the view. We got a window. Oh. And another window. Pretty fire. But the first 20 minutes of getting this thing started up, it was just smoking all in our face and in our eyes, and we looked like goblins. We were just eyes red. We looked very high and just like sick, like crackheads, crack junkies. So we're finally enjoying the fruits of our labor.
Feeling reborn.
Indeed, feeling reborn. So we're gonna get back to it. We've got, I do a dirty face. 9 minutes, but a little bit longer than 9 minutes because we took a break, or I don't know how to explain it, but we're gonna lock in and get back to the sauna. Peace, guys. What's up, guys? Sauna complete. It's still roasting over there. Bam. But I'm cold plunging. Like always. Easy work. Water's at 40. Minute 30, here we come. Whew. Yeah. Cold plunge feels good right now. It's keeping me maintained. Today was a good sauna. Like I said, we were waiting for this thing to heat up, and then it gets heated up, and then it's smoking the entire time. It was stupid. And then when it stopped smoking, we were already kind of burnt, but then we got in, had a good sauna session. I think it was 24 minutes, but we weren't in there full 24 minutes. Took a break and got some water, did some other stuff. So overall, good sauna session. I almost just fell over like a bot. But now, I don't know what the plan is next. Talk to you guys in a bit. What's up, guys? I am editing yesterday's video. Just got out of the shower. Woo-hoo! What's up, guys? It's been a minute since I've talked to the camera, and I forgot it. I left the house. I'm driving down the road, cruising along, and I'm like, I know I'm forgetting something. And I dig in my pockets for my camera when I get my first order, and I don't feel it. And I'm like, where is it? And I'm checking everywhere. I'm like, yeah, I left it. I brought the mic, but I didn't bring the camera. What a bot. Anyway, I finished my dash early. It's like 9:30 right now. I didn't hit my number yet, 100. So I'm gonna have to go back out. I don't know why I drove home. I still had 30 minutes left in my dash, but I just drove home. I don't know why. I just wasn't feeling it. This is the first time I haven't really felt like door dashing. Today I did have an issue when I was door dashing. I went to an address, a lady's house, or like an apartment on St. Pete Beach. And I was messaging this lady because it was not a gated place, but to get in the building, you needed a code. And I'm messaging her and she's not answering. I called and I'm just sitting out there for at least 10 minutes waiting for her to answer. And she just never texts. So I messaged DoorDash and they said, just leave it in a lit place, like near the address. So that's what I did. But I was either getting blatantly ignored or she didn't see my messages. And I made the other customer's order late. Luckily it was hot still, but that stuff ruins my reputation in DoorDash. And I'm not that stuck in it, so where I'm like, I gotta have all 5-star reviews and all of this and all of that. But I do want to get people's food to them on time, because I know how it feels when my food's not to me on time, or if I'm really expecting something and it takes 10 minutes longer or 20 minutes longer. That stuff, it's annoying, and it shows, in my opinion, laziness. But there's always issues and there's always things that happen like that. And that's not a laziness issue. That was just an issue on the customer's end. But that happened. I haven't done any work today. Me and my client have been messaging a little bit. We haven't done much since the call. I've got to set up this funnel for the
the waiting list to verify if this is going to be a worth it offer for us to pursue. So I'm going to do that before I go back out. I still need to put in a workout as well as walk the dog, which you guys see. It's been a minute since I've walked the dog, but I'm out walking the dog. I've got to get the video uploaded to YouTube. I finished editing it. It's formatted. I've got to get that uploaded to YouTube. I've also got to, what was the other thing? There was something else. I think that's it. Oh yeah, and then red light and journal. So those are the plans for the rest of the night. I'm probably gonna go out and finish my shift. I scheduled a shift for 11, so I do have a chance to go back out, but I'm not 100% if I'm gonna go back out. Right now, I wanna take the time to just focus on my business and that aspect because I have been very pulled back from it with me doing DoorDash. The issue is I get home really late, usually 12 to 2 o'clock, and then I go to bed and I'm waking up at 12 p.m. I'm doing my normal routine, sauna, cold plunge, all of this, all in this 4-hour time frame because I usually start my dashes at 4. This week it's going to be all 4 o'clock dashes. I try to get them at 6, but that's not a lot of time, 4 hours, to get all of this done. And my biggest issue is sleep. I prioritize sleep, and it's stealing time from me working on my business. I can't do the things that I need to do for the client because of this, and overall it's hurting both of us. So I've got to do something about my sleep, whether I switch my dash times to an earlier time in the day or figure out something, because I'm missing a lot of time to work on the business. And that's my highest ROI task as of right now, is to work on the business and to grow my client's brand, grow his coaching company. And again, if I'm not spending enough time on it and if I'm not putting in enough effort, we're not going to scale and we're not going to bring in clients. But our main goal right now is to work on content. I went over that goal, the goal planning idea I had when I was driving, and we figured out our goal, and that is to create better content right now. If you guys do understand the online fitness coaching game, your content is very important. Content is probably your main asset to bring in those clients. And if you're creating good content, then you will bring in those clients and attract the right crowd. So it's not a bad goal. He said he's not really focused on landing a client right now. He just wants to improve the content. And I'm all right with that, because as time goes on, we're going to attract clients. And when we do, then is the time to focus on that. But we're moving. I definitely think I could do a lot more. I'm not putting all my effort into it, and I know I'm not. I can see it. I can feel it. I'm just 75%ing it, 50%ing it every day, and I should be 110%ing it, 10x, 210%. And it's screwing me up. It's screwing us up. Right now, I should be writing scripts for him, or I should already have video scripts written for him, but I didn't do it because I chose sleep over the business, and I'm screwing myself over. I really am. And then the fasting, I'm screwing myself over with that. Right now, I'm craving food. And I'm going to be honest, I'm probably going to end up eating something. I'm going to end up eating something because it's hard, and my mind is running away from hard things. And I don't understand why. Because I do cold plunges every day. I work out, I do the sauna, I do a lot of hard things. But for some reason, like, food and work are like my two kryptonites. And those are like my biggest struggles. I rather watch YouTube videos and watch other people do what I want than me actually do it at times. And it's crazy because I'm already so far in the game and I know a lot of what I'm doing. I understand the skill, I've learned the skill, yet I still watch other people go after my dreams at times, and it's so stupid. Like those Miami videos, I'll watch them all the time. And I don't understand why, because I could be going after my own goals and chasing my own Miami lifestyle. But nowadays, that's gone. I do not even think I want to go to Miami at this point. It's just the land of the fake. And I want to create something better, bigger than that. I don't want to be around a lot of liars and a lot of people not really doing what they're saying they're doing. I'm going to be completely honest with you guys. I'm not doing what I'm saying I'm doing. Or that could have just cooked me. But you guys should understand what I mean. Like, I'm not where I want to be yet. I'm not some 10-figure agency owner. I'm not even close to any goals financially that I've wanted to achieve. I'm not anywhere close to any of the business goals I've wanted to achieve, but I'm working on it and I'm struggling to get there. I'm not telling you guys this is easy by any means. Some days are easier than others, but it's not easy. I'm struggling every day. And right now it's a weird point in my life because I have a lot of freedom, but I don't. This is the first time in 2 years that I've ever had. No, this is the first time in since I was in school that I've ever had this much freedom. So almost 12 years, maybe more, since I've ever had this amount of freedom. And it's weird. It's taking a toll on me as well because I'm not used to waking up at 12, sleeping in as long as I want, and still coming out positive on the day, like money-wise. I used to have to get up at 5 a.m., go to work for 10 hours, come home, work on my business, go to sleep, wake up at 5 a.m. It was a constant loop. Nowadays, my life, the only way I can put it is like a degenerate lifestyle where you party, wake up whenever you want, party. That's what it feels like. Even though I'm not partying, my life just feels off. It doesn't feel normal. It feels like I'm slacking even though I'm doing what needs to be done because I've lived in this loop for so long and I'm finally breaking out of it. But with that, it comes with comfort. Now I can do things I wasn't able to do before. And it's screwing me over, but at the same time, it's helping me out. That's definitely some kind of V10, but I'm trying, guys. That's the only way I can put it is I'm trying. I'm just not trying hard enough. That 10x rule that Grant goes over, I feel something when I read it. When I read and talk about obsession and talk about success and how you don't want to be stuck in the middle class and how you need to grind and be better than competitors. And I really feel something when I hear these quotes and hear these lines. Like, it lights a fire in me. But it's like when it comes to actually doing it, sometimes that fire fades. And that's the art of motivation. Motivation is short. I get so motivated when I hear these words and when I see these videos and see people doing the things I want. But when it comes time for me to sit down and do it and do some deep work for 4 hours, you won't find me in front of the computer. And that's the issue. That's really the issue. And I've definitely gotten better, but I should be farther than where I am right now. I should be doing more. I should be solid on my diet. I should be solid on all the things I've been working on because I am that guy. I am that one who can do this. This isn't impossible. There's other people doing it. I'm not the first to do this, and I'm not the last to do it. But I, for some reason, can't stick to any of the things I say I'm gonna do. There's very few things that I actually do. Like cold plunging, that's something, it's turned into a ritual. Working out, but there's only a few things. Like I can't stick to a diet. And I know my mind's weak, but at the same time it's strong because there's not a lot of people doing even what I do well. There's not a lot of people doing even the things I do average. Like working out, reading books. I read a book every day. I can do those things like clockwork. It's easy. But then there's other things that are a struggle for me, and I don't know why. I don't know if I need to just give it time. I don't know if I need to just double down and keep going. I don't know, but my mind sometimes just feels crazy, like all over the place. And I don't know if it's normal or not. And each day I just fight to become better. That's what I preach to you guys. Each day try and become better. And I can feel improvement. I feel that I'm improving each and every day still, even when I make these mistakes, because there's a weird feeling. It's definitely a dopamine feeling, but when you do a good task, like walking the dog right now, I feel good. I know that I'm improving today, walking the dog, because I haven't done it for the past 3 days. But at the same time, like if I eat the food, I'm gonna feel like I just went down 10 steps. But I don't know if I'm supposed to stay away from food. Like if I say I'm not gonna eat food for 3 days and I eat food, that's going against what I say, which is gonna make me feel less in control and feel weak. Even though it's normal to eat food, but that's something I said I wasn't gonna do and then I did it anyway. I don't know, it's just the way my brain thinks, and I'm very weird about that stuff. I'm in my head all the time, and sometimes it ruins me and sometimes it does great things for me. It's a battle. But I'm at the end of the walk, guys. I'm gonna go take this pooch back. I don't know if I'll be walking the other one because he's in the room right now, not in my room, so I don't know if I can bring him out. But I'll talk to you guys in a bit. Peace, guys. What's up, guys? So I'm in the car. Oh, $4 for 5 miles. No bueno. I'm in the car, back out doing the DoorDash. I actually brought the camera this time, which is nice. Failed the fast. But we're moving, making money at least. Sheesh, the orders late at night are terrible. So, I've already made $7. I got one solid order as soon as I got on, which was good. But now I'm getting a lot of the poop orders. We'll see whether I get some better ones. If I don't, I might just have to go in. My dash on paper is supposed to end at, what is it? I think 1 o'clock. But again, they'll let you push it out 30 minutes to an hour longer than what you have on your actual dashboard or on your schedule. So I'll probably be able to push it out pretty far. I shouldn't need to though. I only need to make like an extra $20 to finish off the night. So with that being said, it shouldn't take that long. If I'm already at $7, at that rate, technically 2 more orders would finish off the night. But you've also got to keep in mind my orders are absolutely dog buns right now as well. So that's an issue too. But I started working on a little bit of client work. $4 for 5 miles, just poop. I started working on some client work though, and I'm scripting out a few videos. ChatGPT gave me a solid hook, which I'm surprised about. And then I took the hook it gave me and then asked it to make it relatable to my audience. It's a younger audience. So now I've got some pretty good hooks sitting away, and then I've just got to write the body copy for them. And then I can also use ChatGPT to help me with that, but I don't even know if I'm going to use the ChatGPT hooks. I might just use them as a guideline or a structure to follow, because ChatGPT, I'm going to be honest, it's not very good with copy, and it comes up with good ideas, but it doesn't write solid copy. And I prefer 750 for 7.8 miles. I might as well take it. 0.3 miles or more. I'm not going to complain. I've got to turn here though. See if it'll let me. It will. Here we go. So we're on the way to Taco Bell for a $7 order. But yeah, it's not the best with copy. I think my copywriting definitely outdoes ChatGPT, but that's my opinion. I prefer to write myself over ChatGPT, but again, like I said, ChatGPT gives great ideas when you've got that writer's block or you just can't think of something good. That's when ChatGPT becomes your best friend. But ChatGPT helps in a lot of different areas, like research. But again, I rather do the research myself than ChatGPT, because I can really get a feel for who I'm actually going to be targeting and speaking to and writing for. Even though I just split 3 of the same things, or one idea into 3 different things. I don't know why I did that. But yeah, it gives me an idea of who I'm going to write to. Who's behind the screen, who I'm going to speak to. When ChatGPT does it, it just plumps up a bunch of information, and usually it's pretty valid, but again, I like to know these things and do it myself so I can really know who I'm talking to. Because when ChatGPT does it, it's like when you have to do a math problem in class and then your teacher does it with you. It's way different when you have to do it than when your teacher does it. When your teacher does it, you just copy it. But when you do it, you have to go through the process and figure out all the different questions. Oh, there's a bad wreck right here. I can already tell. You got to figure out how to do all the work and show the work and do all the different processes. It's a lot better to research yourself, but it takes a lot of time. Anyway, guys, I'll talk to you in a minute. I'm pulling up to a wreck, it looks like, and I've got to figure out how I'm going to get around this. So I'll talk to you guys in a bit. Peace, guys.
What's up, guys? Last time we spoke, I was in the car, and I just started my second round of dashing. Well, now I finished dashing. I hit that $100 mark, and I just finished my journal entry. So, finish the journal entry, and now, with that being said, there's only one more thing. Red light. So I'll catch up with you guys when I'm done reading the Bible in the red light. Peace, guys. What's up, guys? At this point, I am lost with the Bible. I'm just so confused with Numbers. Numbers is the chapter I'm in. But it's just talking about different families and different tribes and the amount of men in the tribes and kind of what their purpose is and these different things. But I'm not too sure what exactly I'm learning or it's talking about. So I'm a little confused right now, but I'm going to keep reading. I'm on page 84. I've got a long way to go, but it's God's word, and I'm willing to learn it and understand it. And maybe He will speak to me and help me understand it in a way that I can comprehend. But I don't know. Today was a decent day. Could have woken up earlier. I could have done my fast, like I said I was. And that's really it. Other than that, I was pretty locked in, but there's still some areas I'm lacking in and that need improvement, and tomorrow's a new day and a new day to improve in these areas. I'm not going to let it eat me alive, but each day I'm focusing on improvement. So guys, this is the end of today's video. If you guys enjoyed it, drop a like, comment, subscribe. If you didn't, tell me how much you hated this video and one thing you want changed. And yeah, this is the end. Hope you guys have a great night. If it's daytime for you, hopefully you guys have a great day. And thank you guys for watching. I'll catch you guys tomorrow for the new video. Peace, guys.